Hello guys. Okay, this is day two with this MSI. It's not turning on. When we plug in the main power here, we have no lights. We should be getting lights here from these three buttons here on the board, but we have no lights and we have no power, and the board is not turning on at all. So I did a video. I hope you saw one of my previous videos. It's video number 1, part 1, when I was diagnosing this board. Okay, so if you if you did watch that video, there was something here which it was a heat sink on top of this area. Actually, it was covering the PCH. This is a PCH, all right. So the owner of this board, he told me that he watched one of the videos on YouTube, and the guy, what he did, I'm not sure if he replaced or whatsoever, but he did something on the PCH. I don't know what he did. Maybe he replaced the whole PCH. And now this morning I just thought, okay, if this is more common for this board, and this chip here is a PCH, so he didn't know what was the chip, so he told me, but he did inform me that there was a chip underneath the heatsink. There was a heatsink here, a big heatsink here. So this is a PCH anyway. All right. So what I did yesterday, I did some random checks up. I checked here near this port. There was a capacitor here, as you can see. It was shorted, and one side is not shorted. Okay, the other side is ground, but before both sides were shorted, but now after removing the capacitor that was here, everything came right. I hope you can see now. Again, we have a short here. This capacitor is shorted. All right, let's check something. I want to explain something here. See, the fan is shorted. All the pins from the system fan are shorted. And why is that? It's because the fan uses the 3.3, okay, up to 5 volts, but I know it's 3.3 volts, all right, and sometimes it's 5 volts, but I think in this case it's 5 volts, which I'm not sure. Okay, so what I noticed is that the 5 volts here, it's more like it's shorted, and the 3.3 volts as well, it's shorted. See, there is a short everywhere, even near the RAM slots. See, as you can see, it's shorted straight to ground. There is a big short. Everything here is shorted straight to ground. Oh, all right. You know what I did now? Okay, now I have a clue. Let me show you something. Okay, here we have two BIOS chip. Okay, sorry about that. Let me just show it to you nice and clear. We have two BIOS chip. These are BIOS. Okay, this is a BIOS. All right. What do we know about the BIOS chip? We know that the pin number 8 on the BIOS chip, pin number 8 of the BIOS chip, it's 3.3 volt. Okay, anyway, pin number 8 of the BIOS chip, it's 3.3 volt. Let me prove that. Let's just go online. Let's go online. Let's go online. What can we say? Let me just type any BIOS chip. Let me just say WinBond. Okay, but the thing now with this one, WinBond. Let me say WinBond 25. Let me just check this one. I'll just check any BIOS chip. Some are 3.3 volts, some are 5 volts, and some are 1.8 volts. Okay, it just depend on your BIOS chip, but most common one, they are 3.3 volts. I want to explain something basic. Okay, let's just go to our desktop. This is our desktop. This is the BIOS chip. We have a 16 pin and the 8 pin. All right, let's go to power. Pin number 8, I told you it's pin number 8. It's where the pin does receive power, and this is pin number 8, VCC. Okay, pin number 8 is VCC. This is exactly where the pin receive power. Now let's check how many volts should be there on pin number 8, and I'll explain why I'm doing this. I'll give you a proper explanation why I'm doing this, because I want to explain something about this board. This is not good at all. This is bad news. I won't lie to you. This is bad news. Okay, we have to go to power. Where is power? Oh yeah, here. The device operates on a single 2.7 volts to 3.6 volts, of which in our case, laptops, they use 3.3 volts. Okay, this is a 3.3 volts. Let's go back. Okay, so we know that pin number 8 should be 3.3 volts, because this is a desktop, or this is a desktop. I hope you can see pin number 8 is shorted straight to ground. Pin number 8 on both is shorted straight to ground. And again, to prove something, pin number 1 is shorted to ground, of which is impossible, but it is possible here. Pin number 1 is shorted straight to ground. Let's go and check pin number 1. Pin number 1, it's not ground. Pin number 1, I think, is connected with the PCH somehow, and it is okay. Chip select. This is chip select. CS, this means chip select, and it's shorted straight to ground. Okay, all of these things, they are connected with the PCH, and now give me a clue that the guy was right. The problem is here, and I'll prove that the problem is coming from the PCH or not. Okay, pin number 3 as well, shorted to ground. Even pin number 7 shorted to ground. Anyway guys, we have a big short here. Now let's check the PCH. This is a PCH. Let's check the capacitors around the PCH, and it's even written here PCH VCC. Now we know where does the PCH receive power. The PCH receive power from here. It's written down there, PCH VCC. Let me just show it to you. Here we should be getting 3.3 volts. We can check the power here, or we can check the short here. It's written here PCH VCC. Okay, this is where the PCH does receive power, and this is a PCH, and these are capacitors, and these are capacitors. Even these are capacitors around the PCH, but the main power from the PCH is coming here from these capacitors. And again, they give you a checkpoint where you can measure exactly. This should be 3.3 volts. This is a PCH power. We will check if the tower is shorted or not. Let's just go ahead and check. So what you do again, guys, you know how to check for a short. I was checking for a short all along. You connect one probe. See, it can't be anywhere. These silver things are ground. Even the screw holes are ground. I always explain this on my videos. Okay, let's go ahead and check. You connect any probe to ground. This can be ground, this can be positive, it's up to you, but I'm using the right one here. Okay, because we are checking for a continuity, that's all. Okay, No matter which probe you are using, it's just a continuity. See the power shorted, and 0 0 is straight to ground. The PCH shouldn't be straight to ground. This is shorted. Okay, I know that the PCH it has a low resistance to ground, and it's always seems like it's shorted, but in this case it is shorted, as you can see as well, straight to ground. There's no doubt. See, at least if it was 0 0 1, but in this case it's 0 0 0 0. It's straight to ground. Even let's check the capacitors on top of the PCH. They are shorted to ground, straight to ground. See, they are straight to ground. All of them, they're straight to ground. Okay, let's check the capacitors near the PCH. They are all shorted straight to ground, guys. I hope you can see. They're all shorted. They're all straight to ground. Okay, so what can we do here to prove my theory? We need to come with power. Let's come with a 3.3 volts, or otherwise it's simple. Yeah, let's come with 3.3 volts. The PCH, it's 3.3 volts. Okay, I'm trying to remove. Let's pour some alcohol on top of the PCH. Okay. This is tough. It is very tough. See my finger here. It's got a thing now. Yeah. Anyway, we need to clean. We need to clean this. Where's the tissue? Let me look around. Okay, guys, it's simple. We'll inject power from the thing, from the VCC, from the PCH VCC, and check where exactly the short is coming from. But it's obvious the short is coming from the PCH. And again, or otherwise we can inject the power from here, from pin number 8 of the BIOS. Let me come with a power supply. Okay, what you do, connect one probe to ground. I told you that that's my ground. Now let me come okay, anyway, let's just inject 1 volt. Even 1 volt would show a short. Some people, they will be complaining here on my video, making so much noise. Okay, I'm coming with 1 volt. Okay, let's go ahead. Okay, this is alcohol. Putting alcohol here in case if it's shorted, you will see. And imagine I'm not even injecting power here, but I'm doing it here from the BIOS chip on pin number 8 because there's a short. Now I want to see what is taking power. I want to see what exactly is short. Okay, let's come with 3 volts, cause 1.2 volts. Can't see much here. Anyway, let's observe. Okay, PCH is getting hot. You can see it's observing alcohol. But I'll show you under the microscope, because I think you won't believe me. Something is checking 59. Is it the PCH for real, or is it something else? Want to be sure. Anyway, guys. The only thing warm here is the PCH. So warm a little bit, not a big shot, but it is shorted. Otherwise, again, the PCH is getting warm, guys. It's getting warm. It's getting warm. Let's remove the CPU. I want to check something. Okay, this is Core i5. Let's put it aside. Let's check for a short again. But again, the CPU can cause a short, and the short is still there. See, it's not a CPU. PCH is gone. PCH is gone, guys. Yeah. Oh yeah, PCH is gone. It's shorted straight to ground. There's nothing I can do. Okay, I'm sure you wanna see under the microscope. Let's switch to our microscope. Okay. Anyway, the microscope is off. I wanted to show you under the microscope. Okay, let me put some alcohol. Let's go ahead. I'm coming with some power. Just observe the PCH. See the PCH? See the movement there? Okay, not sure if you can see clearly, but I can see everything. Okay, where is it again? Okay, it's here. Just observe there. Check the alcohol. Check the alcohol. It's all gone. Okay. Yeah, anyway guys, this is a sad news. The PCH is gone. Shorted. I wish I can do something, but I'm sorry guys, can't fix the spot. I don't have a reballing machine. I was gonna remove the PCH and do the whole process and install another PCH, but I don't have a reballing machine. Yeah, it's a nice spot anyway, but yeah, nothing I can do. We can't fix them all.